वेलकम टू प्रहार IAS। आज एक इम्पॉर्टेंट आर्टिकल छपा था डाउन टू अर्थ में, दैट इज़ पंचायती एक्सटेंशन टू शेड्यूल कास्ट एरियाज पेसा एक्ट 1996, और ये ज़्यादातर फोकस किया था झारखंड के आदिवासियों पे। तो आइए जानते हैं क्यों है चर्चा में है। तो सीधे सीधे सबसे पहले न्यूज़ पढ़ते हैं। कोलैप्स ऑफ आदिवासी सेल्फ गवर्नेंस सिस्टम इन झारखंड, नीड टू इम्प्लीमेंट पेसा इन लेटर एंड स्पिरिट। तो इसका मतलब ये है कि झारखंड में आदिवासियों का अपना सेल्फ गवर्नमेंट होता है, जैसे कि मुंडा गवर्नेंस, मुंडा मानकी गवर्नेंस, वंशी गवर्नमेंट, जिसमें उनके ट्राइब के कुछ हेड लीडर जो होते हैं वो गांव के हेड होते हैं, कुछ कास्ट के हेड होते हैं, मतलब सबका अलग अलग काम बटा हुआ होता है। झारखंड में भी फ़िलहाल 32 ट्राइब्स हैं, जिसमें 7 to 8 PVTG में आते हैं, यानी कि पार्टिकुलरली वल्नरेबल ट्राइबल ग्रुप, आदिम जनजाति, जो कि बहुत संख्या में कम है, इसीलिए उनको अलग रखा गया है। सबसे ज़्यादा डेवलप उरांव जनजाति आती है, यानी उरांव ट्राइब। नाउ सी, द आदिवासी सेल्फ गवर्नेंस सिस्टम हैज़ डिसअपियर्ड फ्रॉम द मोस्ट ऑफ एरिया इन झारखंड। ड्यूरिंग मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम इन हिस्ट्री, मोस्ट ऑफ आदिवासी had their own federal governance system. However, the administrative system during the colonial period and after independence affected the Adivasi governance system to great extent. The Panchayat extension to scheduled caste areas 1996 was supposed to uphold the traditional decision making process. तो इंडिपेंडेंट तक अच्छा खासा इनका अपना गवर्नमेंट चलता था, पर धीरे धीरे जैसे जैसे गवर्नमेंट के कुछ रूल्स रेगुलेशंस आए, इन पे थोड़ा कंट्रोल ज़्यादा बढ़ता गया और इनका अपना गवर्नमेंट सिस्टम थोड़ा वीक पड़ता गया। फिर 1996 में पेसा आया, जो कि इनके ओन गवर्नमेंट सिस्टम को जारी रखने के लिए कुछ इम्प्लीकेशंस इम्प्लीमेंट किए। नाउ सी अ केस स्टडी, ट्राइबल गवर्नेंस सिस्टम इन झारखंड। झारखंड वाज carved out as a 28th state of India from the southern part of the Bihar in 2000. This part was distinctively different from the northern part of Bihar in terms of geography and social composition. जब बिहार और झारखंड दोनों अलग हुए थे, तो झारखंड को मिले थे 45% एरिया और बिहार को मिले थे 55% एरिया। Now see, it has 32 tribal groups, including 9 particularly vulnerable tribal groups. According to the census 2001, Santhal 34%, Oraon 19.6%, Munda 14.8%, and Ho 10.5% are among the major tribe in terms of number. The entire social system is organized into 3 functional levels across major tribal community in the state. The first one is at village level, and the second one as a cluster of 5-6 village, that is called Pargana, and the third at community level. The decision making process were considered people centric and democratic, although women were mostly not allowed to participate in such process. They had their own system of governance, which was unlike the caste system, non-hierarchical. Every tribal village had a village council at the basic unit of self-governance. Like every tribe has their own governance system, like Munda tribe, Santhal tribe, Khadiya tribe, Udaon tribe, Pahadiya tribe. These forums used to act as a decision-making body of the all matters related to administration, the parliament and the judiciary. The administrative matters were related to maintenance of village common, such as land, forest, water body, labor sharing, एग्रीकल्चरल एक्टिविटी, रिलीजियस इवेंट एंड फेस्टिवल्स। तो इन सब मैटर्स में इनके सबके अलग अलग रूल्स रेगुलेशंस होते थे, इनके डिसीजंस अलग होते थे। द पार्लियामेंट्री मैटर्स वे रिलेटेड टू अपहोल्डिंग एंड इंटरप्रिटेटिंग नॉर्म्स एंड अनरिटन लॉज एंड ट्रेडिशनल वैल्यूज। द जुडिशरी मैटर वे रिलेटेड टू मैनेजिंग कन्फ्लिक्ट, डिसिप्लिनरी एक्शन एक्सेट्रा, गाइडेड बाई अनरिटन नॉर्म्स एंड वैल्यूज। Gradually collapse of the system after the introduction of Bihar Panchayati Raj system in 1947. These Adivasi traditional government system becomes weak. BPRS was formed keeping the non-Adivasi area in view. As a result, due to non-priority and neglect, the process of traditional governance system was affected. The system was aggraved by industrialization, displacement of Adivasi and urbanization. फिर बाद में क्या हुआ कि इंडस्ट्रियलाइजेशन के बाद बहुत सारे आदिवासी को डिस्प्लेस किया गया। फिर लैंड एक्विजिशन एक्ट 2013 आया, जिससे उनको कुछ मिलता था। Now see about Panchayati extension to scheduled caste areas Act 1996. To promote local self-government in rural India, the 73rd constitutional amendment was made in 1992. Through this amendment, the 3-tier Panchayati Raj institution was made into law. However, its application to scheduled and tribal areas under Article 243 Clause M was restricted. After the Bhuria Committee recommendation in 1995, PESA Act 1996 came into existence for ensuring tribal self-rule for people living in scheduled areas of India. The PESA offered the absolute power to Gram Sabha, whereas state legislature had given an advisory role to ensure the proper functioning of panchayatis and Gram Sabhas. The power delegated to Gram Sabha cannot be curtailed by the higher level. there shall be independence throughout. The Pesa is considered to be the backbone of tribal legislation in India. Now you can see in image, few ladies are celebrating a festival called Sarhul. Now come to the next point. Pesa recognize the traditional system of decision making process and stand for the people's self-governance. Following powers and functions have been provided to the Gram Sabha. Now see the powers provided to the Gram Sabha: right to mandatory consultation in land acquisition, resettlement and rehabilitation of displaced person, protection of traditional belief, the culture of traditional community, ownership of minor forest products, result of local disputes, prevention of land alienation, management of village markets, right to control production, distillation and prohibition of liquor, exercise of control over money lending, any other rights involving the scheduled areas. Now see issue related to the Pesa. The state government are supposed to enact state laws for their scheduled areas in consonance with the national law. This has resulted in the partially implemented Pesa. Many experts have asserted that the Pesa did not deliver due to the lack of clarity, legal infirmity, bureaucratic apathy, absence of political will, resistance to change in hierarchy of power and so on. Now come to the next point, that is India's tribal policy. In India, most of the tribes are collectively identified under Article 342, Clause 1 and 2 as scheduled tribes. Their rights to self-determination is guaranteed by Part 10. The scheduled and tribal areas, Article 244, that is administration of scheduled areas and tribal areas. That is 5th and 6th schedule of Indian Constitution. The provision of Panchayati Extension to Scheduled Areas Act, PESA, 1996. Now come to an important point, the Tribal Panchsheel Policy. Scheduled tribes and other traditional forest dwellers, recognition of Forest Act 2006, concern the rights of forest dwelling community to land and other resources. This point is very important. Now come to the conclusion, that is PESA, it is implemented in letter and spirit, will regenerate the dying self-government system in tribal areas. This will also give an opportunity to correct and loopholes in the traditional government system and make it more gender inclusive and democratic space. So this was all about the PESA and the tribal communities in Jharkhand, which is in news. तो अगर आपको ये वीडियो थोड़ा अच्छा लगा, थोड़ा इन्फॉर्मेटिव लगा, तो you can do subscribe and share with your friends. And thanks for reading and stay connected with us. And one more thing, we need your valuable feedback, so please do comment. And this PDF is given in the description box, so you can download it and read it. Thanks.